would never, ever, ever choose to live in a tent, ever, ever. But if it comes to a choice of living in a doorway or living in a tent, feeling that little bit of safeness being in a tent, I'd rather be in a tent. You know, I don't choose to live in a tent. I don't want to be in a tent tonight. I don't feel well tonight, mate. I feel ill, absolutely ill, and I'm going to have to go put a tent up, get my head down in a tent tonight. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sleep in the doorway. I'm going to have to find somewhere out the way. I just want to go to sleep. You know, it's hard when you know, if I had a home, I could just go to bed. So yeah, it's not a lifestyle choice. I don't choose this. Especially at my age, I'm nearly 50.
I've been to council today because they say I'm not vulnerable. They cannot find me any accommodation. Feels like I'm stuck on red tape. You know, it's like I'm climbing a ladder and there's no end to it. And it's a slow process. When you've got nothing, or why they like to keep you with nothing, and now they like to keep you down. Probably you think that's wrong what I'm saying, but that's how it feels when you're in this situation. I know this, I feel a bit embarrassed about this, but I am homeless, and it's, you know, it's taking its toll on my health. It's my spine, and my fingers and my toes, frozen on a morning. I've been everywhere to get a sleeping bag. We don't have any, they're saying. Fair enough, you know. But there's nothing much I can say or do, really.
I don't really want to be out here. You know, it ain't my choice. You know, and I'll take whatever help I can get. It's hard. It's really hard. You know, it's like you sat there, you don't want to be sat there. You know, you've no address. And it's like, so you just take whatever help you can get. And you know, there's a lot of people out there who say don't because it's my choice. It's my choice. You know what I mean? But, you know, just listen to people and you know, that's it. You know.
People on the streets, it's a lifestyle choice. Well, I did urge her on Twitter to spend a night on the streets in a doorway in Leeds with the threat of getting urinated on, beaten up, raped and robbed. And then let's see how much she's begging for a tent in the morning. It's absolutely disgusting. All these people on the streets, they've got no place to go. The funds have run out. The hostels are full and there's nowhere for them to go.
It's not a lifestyle choice. I had no choice but to be in a tent. I don't want to be in there, and it took 3 or 4 attempts from my own for the council to listen to me, and even then I had to go to a homeless helping situation to get professionals to help me. And even then it still took another 3-4 weeks and I'm still suffering even now.
I think the banning of the tents is absolutely ridiculous. You really do need to pay attention to the people that are homeless because they are really struggling. I'm not going to lie, we need more buildings and more places where we can get in and get off the streets out of the cold, because it's obviously affecting a lot of people in a big way. It's really serious at a serious point, and that is no lying, Leeds. You really need to help us in a major way.
How would they like, you know, the only bit of shelter, whoever's saying that, took away from them, or they can't get it provided, you know, with help, you know, let them come and live out here for, you know, with nothing. And then when you're trying to help people and then, you know, you're saying, no, you can't do that. No, it's stupid, isn't it? It is.
Tends to give people a sense of responsibility, a little bit of shelter. It gives them just somewhere where they can feel safe. Even if it's a small tent, a big tent, it doesn't make no difference. It's just their own sense of being safe. Because, well, I lived in it. If I didn't have my tent, I couldn't feel safe at all. Definitely not. If anybody would choose to live in a tent or live on the streets, I'd rather be in a house.